name is Ruben, or Ruben, whatever you want. Well, my project's name is, it was originally called the Beauty Sphere, but now I think the Beauty Mirror is more accurate. So I think my project is a space, well, it's not my project, I think it's everyone's project here. I'm just like holding coherence for it, and it's a space where people can give the meaning to life, the meaning that they want to life, like they can see life however they want to see. And I think that's like the core idea of it. The big dream. I think that it all begins with making conscious decisions in your life, like knowing that you can decide. I think that we are able, because we have language and we have the capacity to give meaning and value to our reality. I think we can let those things that have been taught to us from like the real world and start creating our own reality. So this is about unveiling the beauty in our environment, you know, because there's beauty all around us. And when we start observing and when we start like really connecting to one another, to our space, to our the places near, the places around us, and we can be able to go to that beauty space, you know. That's it. I think that people should be able, and that's what I want to do, to help them to be able to tell the story of what they want to become as if it has always been that way, you know, because you can change the meaning of your past anytime. That's present, you know. Right here I can say that my experiences were this way or this way, and that will alter my future. So this is about letting them, you know, letting them change those meanings, change that reality, so their futures can be exactly what they want it to be.
Okay. Game shifting will make it possible to take an idea, craft, process, or implicit activity and turn it into an open design space. And basically, it's like there's a lot of abstractions when you have an idea, and the hardest part is to make it tangible. And I feel like I want to basically take our implicit learning, just regular activities or ways of thinking about things, and finding a way to turn it into a collaboration of a kind. And I'm still working on a lot of the language, so I'm not too good at describing what this would look like, but there's a Greek word called a techne, and I think I'm pronouncing it right, and a techne is kind of like a craft, a combination between like an art and a science, and I basically want to turn, I'm jumping around, but there's something called open space technologies, and open space technology is where you basically get together and you share and you tangibilize something that you are centered around. So it's like taking an idea and finding a way to turn your ideas into like workshops and play centers where you can engage with one another. And I guess I'll just move to the next one. Okay.
All right. Dang, what's my project name? My name is Ben, and the working title for my project is Common Story Exchange. And I don't think that's going to be the final one, but for the moment that encapsulates a couple of the key elements, which if I were to pack into a sentence would be connecting change agents and action organisms to support and collaboration and investment, community support through storytelling. And the big dream behind that, or in front of that, is really to encourage, enable individuals and groups that are working in the kind of eco-social enterprise space, regenerative culture, transition, these coherent movements that are oriented towards culture shift, sustainability. There's a lot of terms that get thrown around, but I think we all are starting to agree on some essential elements of what's involved in recreating, reviving viable shared space, commons, and the infrastructures, tools, processes, and economic systems, exchange systems that will bring us back into a path towards viable futures, viable and desirable shared futures, rather than a competitive and eliminative, extractive culture moving towards cooperative, creative, and supportive, thriving society. So the piece that I want to play in that shift is to help empower people with digital media storytelling, primarily video, but transmedia, multimedia tools and channels to share accomplishments, actual records, reality TV, if you will, of what's happening in the field, what's working, and people's experience of the work that they're doing, and to convert that record, those stories, into support to feed back into their project work and the continuation expansion thereof.